Are you a new content creator like me and struggling to decide whether to niche down or stay broad? It's a huge question. It's a big deal when you're starting out. And I hope by the end of this video, you'll have gained a little bit of clarity to know what is the right option for you. There's drawbacks and positives to both types of content creation. I'm trying a certain type myself right now, and it's an experiment. We'll see if it works. Right now, I'm doing 100 videos in 100 days challenge, and you are welcome to try the challenge with me, join along with me. Let's see what we can do, what kind of magic we can make over here. So first of all, what is a niche? If you haven't seen that word before, you may call it niche, you may call it niche. I actually don't know the correct pronunciation. I say niche, you say niche, it's all the same to me. So a niche is a focused subject area that you talk about on your blog, your YouTube, whatever content creation platform that you have. That is your focused subject matter that you discuss. And all of your videos relate to it in a certain way, or your blog articles. And there are some creators who actually have separate channels and separate websites for separate niches. So what is staying broad? Well, clearly it's not having a niche. You get to talk about all the things that you want to talk about. You could talk about your CrossFit competition last week, and then you could talk about your trip to Miami the next week that, I don't know, is a gardener's convention, right? There's all kinds of things you can talk about if you go broad. So why would you choose one over the other? Most creators, the kind of gold standard has been to niche down. I think like right now, the trend is kind of to stay more broad, or that is what a lot of creators are saying. I don't know. So the reason that you would choose to select a niche and stick within that niche is because you can grow a lot faster. If all of your videos relate to the previous ones that you had, they will get more views. And I know I am a teeny tiny channel and I only have a few videos with a few views as of right now. My videos who've gotten the most views have all been related to each other. Niching means that your videos kind of all relate to your other videos. So if somebody watches one, they can kind of binge watch you and they'll know that they're going to be sticking to the same general content. And people grow really fast this way. This is the best way to grow quickly. However, it is also a great way to start feeling burnout. When you decide to create a YouTube channel or a blog and you want to select a singular niche, you have got to be dead serious that this is what you are passionate about. This is what you really want to be making videos about for the long haul. One of my interests is real estate. I am a real estate investor. So if I decided I wanted to make a channel just about real estate investment, I would sit down and think long and hard about it. I would sketch out all the different ideas that I have for videos, and can I come up with 100? Can I come up with 100 ideas right off the top of my head? And am I excited to talk about those videos? Because if I'm not, then that's probably not something I want to pin myself into, not a box that I want to be shut up into for however long I have this channel, right? And the same is true for any niche. But if you're hyper passionate about it, if real estate is what you live and breathe, and Zillow is your best friend, or MLS is your best friend, and that's all you want to talk about, then by all means, make a real estate investment channel and don't talk about other things, and you will grow fast and you will be successful as long as you can show that you're passionate. Okay? But on the other hand, a lot of us, and I've seen a lot of other creators talk about this, one that I'm thinking of particularly right now is Jessica Stansberry, and I love her, and I'll link her video down below also. She talks about you are your niche. Create your own niche. Like your personality is your niche. The place that you film, the things that you drink when you're talking, or that reminded me I was thirsty. Or, you look at the camera in a certain way, you do certain things, you have certain mannerisms. That's actually your niche. Your personality is your niche. So that's what a lot of creators are talking about right now. And it's great because you get to talk about whatever you want, but you do grow a lot more slowly. The YouTube algorithm doesn't really know what kind of box to put you in, and you don't really fit in a particular box. So one thing that you can do is try to get all of those different areas to kind of work well together. And one thing that I'm doing right now, so I'd say I'm going broad, but with a more lifestyle angle. So I am creating my own niche. And I wanted to have some help with that. So I used an AI tool called WriteBlogger, which I love. I will again link that below also. And I love WriteBlogger because unlike ChatGPT, there's so many really useful tools, and I just find that I like it better. There's more depth to it. So I actually got onto WriteBlogger. I have my computer here and my cool keyboard that I love. It's like mechanical and it goes clicky clack. Anyway, I got on here today and I started talking to WriteBlogger and I said, these are all the things that I'm really interested in. These are the things that I want to talk about. Can you help me niche down? And WriteBlogger did help me come up with 4 different pillars and kind of a tagline, and I'm still working on it. But basically, I'm creating my own niche. I am creating my own specified focus that is multifaceted so that I can talk about a lot of different things on my channel because I am multi-passionate. I am multi-creative. So I am going to talk about my writing, my homesteading, my unschooling, my passion for health and wellness. So I'm going to fit all of that under the same umbrella. So it is pretty broad. It is not a specified niche. And this is my experiment. I'm seeing if this can work for me. If I can get away with talking about all the different things that I'm passionate about instead of just one. Because why share only one thing that I have information about? Why not share from all of the different things that I can share from? So that's what I'm doing. And, we'll see. We'll see what is best for me. And I encourage you to see what is best for you. I encourage you to do like 3 things. I want you to first make a list of the things that you are most passionate about. And then go through, and if there's any that you can cross out because you decide, that's not really my thing, cross those out. And then make a list of ideas of videos or blogs that you could write or post about either one of those or any one of those different subjects that you have. Okay. And if you have one that is drastically longer than the others, or maybe even 2, maybe you can blend 2. That could be fun. Maybe you could be a real estate investor gardener. I don't know. And you can, but if you have, say, 4 or 5 areas and you have kind of an equal number of ideas about each of them, and you don't really want to just talk about your faith, you don't want to just talk about your kids, you want to talk about all of these different things, then I encourage you to try staying broad. Try having your personality be your niche. Try creating your own niche. And it's really about what fits for you. Everybody's different. Some people are hyper-focused and some people are more broad, and that is okay. And it's the beauty of YouTube that we can all do what we want to do on the program and make the videos that we want to make and create the content and teach people what we want to teach. So I would love to hear from you if you have a niche, if you are staying broad, if you have any experience with either. Where do you throw your hat into that ring? I would love to hear from you below, and I will talk to you guys next time.